Hello everyone, this is Griff51 and welcome back to another episode of Quest for the GraviChest. So today we are going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. We're finally going to be getting into IndustrialCraft 2. This is the mod responsible for the add-on that we are going for, obviously, the GraviChest. So, today we're going to start off with a couple of things. You'll notice that I have a couple of points here on my raised mini-map, a couple of waypoints to a couple of rubber trees. Rubber trees are kind of the base of IndustrialCraft, so we're going to go out and get a couple of these guys. I've marked them off for us, but we're going to use a special tool actually to grab them. We're actually going to be using a couple of things here, so I'm going to come into this chest here. We're going to be using some stuff from Red Power. We're first going to make this thing right here. This guy is a project table. And a project table is a lot like a crafting table, but much better in my opinion. That's why it takes a crafting table, chest, 3 pieces of smooth stone, and then some planks. And voila, project table. Go ahead and place this guy down. So if we take a look in this interface, you'll see that we have a couple of different boxes. Number one, a regular old crafting table, just like we'd usually see, and some spots down here to store stuff. And this is really kind of where the project table becomes nifty. And I'm going to show you how this works here for the next item that we're about to make. This project table and these other 2 items that I'm about to make are from Red Power 2. So the next thing we're going to make is a canvas bag. Now a canvas bag, it's kind of like an inventory extender for us. And what it does is it will allow us to take our regular inventory here, our 27 slots or so, and in essence double it. So you'll notice in a project table, if I put this stuff in here, I'm going to get myself some canvas, string, and or a stick and some string around it. But what's nice about this is this stuff will pull from this inventory down here. So I can make 1, but then I can also keep grabbing, and you'll notice it takes it from the inventory down here. Now, I've only crafted 7 because it's going to leave this stuff up here. So I'm going to grab this guy out as well. There we go, we have 8. So, to make ourselves a canvas bag, we simply put all of these guys a row and around, and voila, canvas bag. So if I come in here, right click, you'll notice we've got another 27 slots. The way I'm going to use this canvas bag is I'm going to make it more like a tool chest for me. So I don't always need my axe on me, or I don't always need my stone hoe or things like that. But I'm going to grab a couple of these things, and we're going to just keep them along with us just in case. So we're going to go ahead and do that here. Right click on it. This way it kind of frees up some stuff for us. And as we collect a whole lot of more tools, as we get into more mods, more tools are going to be used. So this is going to be kind of great. So yeah, now that we've got that, we're going to make the last part of this, which is this guy right here. I've actually already made a couple, but I wanted to show you guys. If we take a stick and 3 pieces of cobble, iron, diamond, things like that, this gets us a sickle. Sickles are awesome. They allow us to easily grab or take out large fields of grass. So like over here, we've got quite a bit of grass. So I believe it'll take things out in a 4x4 pattern, either 3x3. I think that's actually maybe a 5x5. But it'll only do it on the same plan that it exists. So it allows you to easily clear out some grass. But that's not what we're going to use it for today. For today, we're going to go and take care of these rubber trees. Now, one of the awesome things about sickles is that they can not only clear out a large amount of grass, they can clear out leaves from trees. Because what we really want from these rubber trees that we've got here are their saplings. Because just themselves here, I don't want to have to run over here the entire time. I need a farm for them. So let's come around this way. I've got one here. Now, the easy way for you to kind of tell, number one, they have a different color of trunk, but above them, they've got some leaves that stick out a couple extra, like these 2 at the top. So when you're looking over a field, you can usually see those sticking up. Now, what's so special about rubber trees is that, let's see if this guy has any for us. Just gonna kind of, well, I'm gonna use my sickle here and clear out the leaves. See, very quick for us. Awesome. Oh, this rubber tree doesn't have any of what I'm looking for. What we're looking for is some sticky resin. And obviously the rubber, the saplings. But sticky resin is really why we want rubber trees. And sticky resin, if we smelt it, gets us rubber. So that is why this is so important for us, is everything in IndustrialCraft is pretty much based out of rubber. All of our cables and a whole lot of stuff. So we are gonna grab this guy, and I know this one has a spot of sticky resin for me to show you guys. So we come over here. You see right here on this bottom block how it has kind of like splotches on it. That is sticky resin. You can get it just by breaking the block, but what's really nice is you can actually tap it using a tree tap. We're going to make a tree tap here. Yes, I get that you're here. Thank you. But we're going to tap it by using a tree tap, and if we do that, that'll allow us to tap it multiple times, pretty much infinitely. So that way we can always get sticky resin from our, what am I thinking here? From our trees. So we're going to bring these guys on back, and we're going to set up this farm here, and then we'll make a tree tap, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead, oh, come on, hop down, come on back. So I have set up a little place just beside my house here for a tree farm. I used it real quick just to do some normal trees, make sure everything looked okay, and it does for us. So since this is something we're going to be needing quite frequently, I wanted to have it decently close to our house. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep the night away. Awesome. So, rubberwood trees are affected by bone meal just like every other type of tree, which is nice. Go ahead and die, skeleton. So, we've got some saplings here. So I've set this little space up for a tree farm. Oh, I have 5? Looks like I had 5. Okay. Let's go and grab ourselves some bone meal. Boom, boom. Oop. Boom, and boom. And here's where the sickle comes in real big handy. We can just easily clear off the majority of these leaves. Also, we'll drop some more saplings for us. Now these guys, since these only spawned with 2 high, I'm going to redo those. We want some tall trees to give us the most possible blocks to spawn this stuff. So let's go ahead and clear these guys out. There we are. And that didn't give me any saplings back. Alright then. Well, we will use these trees for the moment, and then I will go get us some more, some saplings for those. We've got that. Now we need to go through and actually make ourselves a tree tap so we can tap these multiple times. Fortunately, that's real simple for us. I'm going to go ahead and throw this wood in the sawmill. Turn this on. I did fix this up so that we have golden conductive pipe sitting all around the top here, so we can go to any one of these from any one of these engines. That helps out a lot. But we really just need 5 pieces of wood here to make ourselves a tree tap. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that actually goes in the middle. Voila, tree tap. So we take this guy, and we can right-click on one of these sticky resins, and off it comes. I can give you a couple depending, and you'll notice it does have this little hole. If I right-click again, we can tap this guy again, but then that block will never produce sticky resin for us. So we don't really want that. Let's take a look over here. Nope, no sticky resin here. Alright, so let's go ahead and cook this up. I come into our powered furnace here, and we are going to cook up some sticky resin. So, what we really need all this kind of stuff for, I kind of do have an end goal. I want to get some automatic mining going on. And the best thing for that, I think, is a quarry. A quarry will dig a 9x9 hole, or all the way up to a 64 by 64 hole, all the way down to bedrock for us, and automatically eject out all the blocks so we can get all of it. It's really awesome. So a quarry is a BuildCraft thing. So if we come in here and we look at a quarry, quarries take diamond gears and a diamond drill, which actually takes 3 more diamonds, and I think this will allow us to an advanced circuit here. Yeah, advanced circuit. And some gold gears, so it takes 11 diamonds, because these diamond gears each take 4 diamonds as well. So this is decently expensive on its own. But the thing is it needs to be powered. Now, since a quarry comes from BuildCraft, that means it takes BuildCraft power. And the thing about BuildCraft is that there's not really an easy way to get a renewable source of energy in BuildCraft. All of it pretty much runs off of coal. There is ways using forestry. Forestry can create us biomass using things like tree farms and stuff like that. But to get all of that automated takes a ton of resources for us. So we're going to ignore that, and we're instead going to use IndustrialCraft power to get our BuildCraft stuff going. And there is an item inside forestry called the electric engine that will let us do this. It converts IndustrialCraft energy into BuildCraft energy for us. So we could put IndustrialCraft stuff in here, and it's not too bad. It's just some tin, glass, and a piston, a couple of tin gears as well, which is just tin around some stone. So to make an electrical engine is much easier than going through all that other stuff. But then you must be asking, well, that must mean that IndustrialCraft's power system is better, cheaper than what you were going through and talking about. And I'm not entirely sure if that's true, to be honest with you. BuildCraft may be a little bit easier for us to do, but since our end goal here is IndustrialCraft stuff, we want that. So really, the renewable source that I would like to go through is solar power. And the reason I'd like to go through it here is we have advanced solar panels. This is a mod in its own, just these 3 guys here. And they produce a lot of power for us. They're expensive, and GraviChest makes them even more expensive. So this is kind of where I would like to go, because they give us a lot of good power. So that means we have to start off with our regular old solar panel. And this guy's not too terrible. We've got a generator here, some glass, a couple of electronic circuits. Those are pretty easy, which is mostly just copper cable, which is some rubber. Here's where we really need our rubber from, is to get our electronic circuits going. So that's not too terribly bad as far as that goes. The hard part is this silicon plate. This stuff takes an industrial blast furnace. So this is really where we're going to need to be getting to before we can set up our quarry. So that's why we're starting this whole process, getting rubber, getting our rubber trees going, is so that we can get a quarry set up and running on some infinite power for us. So that's what our end goal is right now. Real quick, I do want to show you that I got the feeder set up, or a feed station, I guess. It took a while to find some cows. I had to go 400 or 500 blocks that way to find ourselves some cows. It's pretty interesting. So you can see it working here. As soon as a cow becomes available for it to breed with, it'll actually do that. So I started here about 30 minutes ago with a stack of wheat, and it's gone through and given us quite a bit. Now, the reason I made the pen the size that it is, obviously you see they are quite squished in, is because this is the size that the feeder will work. It's a 5x5 square if you put the feeder in the middle. So I'm going to open this up. We're going to slaughter some cow and get ourselves some delicious meat and leather, which is all good stuff. And my sword broke. Well, okay, that's fine. There's my gate. But yeah, I did get that set up, and that's awesome. I am very excited about that. Also set up a couple of little farms over here, just so I can get wheat, some carrots, and potatoes. You know, pretty easy stuff. My infinite water source keeps freezing over, even with light right next to it, so I think I'm going to have to move these torches in to make that not do it. And those two. You got to use something like glowstone, which has a higher light level for us. So that's kind of what's going on at the moment. I'm going to pause the recording, guys, and I'm gonna get my rubber tree farm more situated for us. So yeah, we got some rubber, and then we're gonna start our IndustrialCraft engines. Well, not our engines, all of our machines. Kind of start that stuff over here. So give me just a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. And I was afraid there for a minute that the sickle didn't actually drop saplings, but that's not the case. It's just that we got rather unlucky. So I did set up quite a few rubber trees here. I had to go find another one to get some more saplings from. But as you can see, we got a lot of sticky resin going on here. So we're gonna harvest some of this with a tree tap here in just a minute. But thing is, we want to make this production a little bit more efficient. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an extractor. An extractor is going to triple our sticky resin production here. Well, not the sticky resin production per se. It's going to take one piece of sticky resin, and that will make it into 3 pieces of rubber. So let's take a look at what that will look like here. So we're going to take a look at extractor. This guy. So an extractor takes a machine block, an electronic circuit, and a couple of tree taps. Now we already know how to make the tree taps. Machine block is just refined iron. Refined iron is twice baked iron in essence. So just put iron back in another powered furnace or something like that and get some refined iron here. And then our electronic circuit is a little bit more refined iron, dash of redstone, and some copper cable. Now this is where all of our rubber is really going to be used, is in a lot of this stuff. So if we take 3 pieces of copper here, put it along with 6 pieces of rubber, we're going to get 6 copper cable. There is another way to do it, is with an uninsulated copper cable and rubber. This stuff is just 3 pieces of copper. So that is what we are going to make. So as far as that goes, let's get to it. I do have some rubber all cooked up for us, so let's make that copper cable. Awesome, and let's make some more just because. I really should be using my project table for this. This is really why I have it, is because this is where a lot of these kind of resources are really going to be good for. So we've got that. Let's make ourselves a machine block. Awesome, we've got that guy. So now we just need some tree taps, 4 of them to be precise, and that'll do. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we've got our tree taps here, so if we take these guys, throw them on the side here. Oh, no, we need an electronic circuit, sorry. So we need copper cable, some redstone, and refined iron. Cool, electronic circuit. Okay, so we take this guy, our tree taps, and then our machine block, and boom, we've got an extractor. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and place that down right here. Cool. So, thing about the extractor is it's just like our good friend's thermal expansion. You need some power. Machines don't tend to do things for free. They don't do them on their own. So we do need some power, but because this is IndustrialCraft, it takes its own specific type of power. You can't use Minecraft joules like we do for all this BuildCraft stuff. So we need to get power. Now, we're going to want to do this, remember like I said earlier, we want to have a quarry going. And I want to be using our IndustrialCraft power, and that's going to be a solar panel. But the thing is, to get there, we need a little bit more basic form of power first. So we're going to make ourselves a generator for this guy. So a generator is pretty simple as well. Generator is just a furnace, a machine block, and an RE battery. The other way that we can make it is with an iron furnace. Iron is just, iron all around there. And then 3 pieces of, let's go back, 3 pieces of refined iron and an RE battery. Now an RE battery, we actually can't click on this one, we need to click on the empty one. NEI is kind of finicky that way. So we need 4 pieces of tin, redstone, and a copper cable. I think we can manage that. Got some tin here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And do this over here. 4, a couple pieces of redstone, and a copper cable. Awesome. RE battery. Now I do need a little bit more refined iron. Actually, no, I do have a machine block over here. Nope, wrong thing. Machine block. So, got our machine block. Now we just need a furnace. I think we can manage a little bit of cobble for us. Awesome. So we got our furnace, got our RE battery, and we have our machine block. And boom, we've got a generator. Yay! Generator. So I'm going to go ahead and place this down right here. Now, a generator takes coal, burns it, and gives us power. Now, it's not nearly as efficient as our hobbyist steam engines, which is kind of a shame. These guys don't really burn through coal very quick. You'll see we have 43 here, and I've been doing a lot of stuff. So this guy gives us 4,000 EU per piece of coal. EU is the format that IndustrialCraft uses. So that's coming into here, into our extractor, and I think I need to make, let's go ahead and grab a stack of jungle wood here and throw this into here. I need to make a couple of tree taps for myself. Okay, remember that if you hold down shift and click on this, it's going to use up everything inside the project table. I just made myself a whole bunch of tree taps. You know, use them up over time, I guess. But just want to show you guys here our extractor in use, because I think it's going to be really cool. Just grabbing a couple pieces of sticky resin. Alright, I think that will do for a good demonstration. Awesome. You'll notice that these tree taps do break fairly quickly. You know, 15 pieces of sticky resin right there, and we're already halfway down with these tree taps, so I don't mind making that many. So we put this guy in. It's going to take it a little while. You'll notice that this guy started going again because it used up some of the energy from the internal battery here. And it's going to produce 3 rubber for our sticky resin here, so I'll let that cook up and show you guys. Awesome. That is just fantastic. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, one other thing that I wanted to mention before I leave here, because this is getting into a good wrapping up point, is this plant right here. Now, to make this canvas bag, it takes 64 pieces of string. That is a lot of spiders to kill. A lot. Well, I do spawn quite a few on top of these guys. I don't want to have to go about trying to kill that many to try and get this. So if you just go ahead and hit normal grass with your fist, or with a sickle like we were talking about, it's not only going to give you regular seeds, it is going to give you flax seeds. Flax seeds are put there by Thaumcraft, and they grow this plant right here, just flax, and kind of grows like wheat. And if we hit it, you'll notice it drops string. So it is also affected by bone meal, just like any plant usually would be. So this is how I got the string. It does not take very long. It's nice and easy as far as that goes. Just going to replant one there for us. Eat a tasty tater. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the majority of it for this episode. I think I already mentioned that I fixed this on up. So we got gold conductive pipes all over around there. And I did kind of hollow out a basement part for me here. We're going to have, not entirely sure what yet here, but we're going to have probably quite a few big machines for us, because we aren't going to be able to fit them in these little 9x9s. And I don't know if I really want to make a bigger 9x9 space. So some of our bigger machines might go down here. You will notice there is a piece of obsidian right there. That is because when you build on top of a volcano, lava shaft does come all the way up, so I just kind of plugged up the lava right there. So yeah, guys, I think that is going to be it for this episode. I'm really excited to get started on this IndustrialCraft stuff, so that way we can actually start our way towards the Gravisuit. And our cows are doing fine on over there. So, you guys have a great day, and enjoy it. All right, bye.